From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Kiana Fernandez. Missourians could face jail time for publicly using marijuana under the terms of a new state Senate bill sponsored by Jefferson County Republican Mary Elizabeth Coleman. Under the bill, marijuana users could be fined $1,000 or face up to 6 months in jail for smoking in public. Coleman says she thinks marijuana smoke has become a problem since the state legalized the drug's use in 2022.
There's hardly anywhere you can go that you are not exposed to secondhand smoke since the legalization of marijuana in the state of Missouri.
Nationally, civil rights organizations criticize criminalizing marijuana, saying enforcement disproportionately affects people of color. The state's constitutional amendment says it's legal for anyone 21 and over to use or consume marijuana. The bill received its first hearing today. Some Kansas City area musicians are growing concerned about the financial and creative impacts of music generated by artificial intelligence. Sean Crowley, founder of local nonprofit Manor Records, said AI-generated music is demoralizing for bands that are just getting their start.
It's already hard to break through as a musician, and now you're going to be competing with a computer. You won't be able to compete with this, is just the truth of how they're setting it up.
Crowley says he worries the music industry will cut musicians out entirely. His nonprofit supports independent and local artists with recording resources. According to some estimates, AI-generated music makes up nearly a quarter of the songs on Spotify. The federal government's new dietary guidelines for Americans recommends full-fat dairy products. Harvest Public Media's Hope Kerwin reports on the complexities of this decision, given that saturated fat is known to raise a person's cholesterol and increase their risk of heart disease.
In recent years, a growing number of studies have found people who consume whole milk and full-fat yogurt are not more likely to develop heart disease. Sander Kirsten is director of the Division of Nutritional Sciences at Cornell University. He says so far, researchers can't explain why these products are different than other sources of saturated fat.
This is such a complex subject, and you can weigh the evidence very differently.
That's why he thinks sticking mostly to low-fat dairy is still the healthiest choice. And he worries the change in the dietary guidelines has been influenced more by pro-dairy interest groups than scientific evidence. I'm Hope Kerwin, Harvest Public Media.
Olympic soccer is coming to St. Louis. The LA 28 Olympic and Paralympic Committee announced Energizer Park in Midtown St. Louis is one of 6 additional venues across the country that will hold matches in the group and knockout stages of the tournament. The Los Angeles Summer Games begin in July of 2028, and registration for a lottery to score tickets is now open. The Olympics were held in St. Louis in 1904. I'm Kiana Fernandez, KBIA News, Columbia.